Oh, hello everybody and welcome back to Sakura Angels. If I sound a little bit different, it's because for some reason Bandicam isn't picking up my, the mic that I use for, like, you know, Let's Plays and Let's Reads, etc, etc. So I'll be using, my original one. I spot the magic girls in the classroom, casually chatting away, casually chatting away with some of the other students. Huh? I didn't think they'd be able to make friends already. Though, after Sayaka's little display earlier, she's probably the talk of the class. Oh, Kenta. Hi there. She gives me a wave and a cheery smile, but I can hardly say I do the same. Okay, yeah, hi. Look, can we talk? Go for it. No, not here. I mean, can we talk somewhere private? What? Oh, please. Come on. Really? Crap. That might have come out weird. How? How? It's not... I'm getting weird looks from everyone in the class. A few of them breaking into whispers and giggles. Even Sayaka is feeling surprised, despite full well knowing what I mean. Oh, damn it, chair. Oh my, this is a bit sudden. But, I don't know what to say. Come on, stop messing around. I've been dying to talk. Oh no, what do you say that? I've been dying to talk to you, both of you, since this morning. Oh God! I made it worse, didn't I? And here I am, just nodding. I've somehow turned this into looking like one of the most awkward confessions ever. But when you say two, I mean, surely people can't think it's a confession then, but, oh, you never know. Oh, that feckin' face. Are you always this forward with girls you've just met? She giggles, going along with the continued painful stares from the class. Oh, she's enjoying this. Well, if she's going to be like that, I have no choice. Like this, I have no choice. What are you going to do? This is going to make me look even worse in front of the class, but I need answers. You're going to grab her hand, aren't you? I take a deep breath to steel myself. And then... Hey, what are you doing? I grab her by the wrist, pulling her along towards the classroom door, whether she likes it or not. Given what I witnessed before, I'm sure she could have me flat on the floor if she was truly opposed to this. I think she's just messing around at this point, though. Hey, you come with me! Hey, you two come with me! Yeah! Who said you could touch me? With my free hand, I take hold of Kairi's wrist, no doubt cementing myself as some sort of deviant with my class. Thankfully, they both follow along without too much resistance. Ignoring the brunt of Kairi's verbal abuse, I continue on to the doorway. I just have to finish somewhere quiet. Fine, Jesus! Where no one will hear us discuss this magic and monster business. Not like they believe you. The question is... Oof. Who's she? Oh my God, is that hat really a part of the uniform? Oh God, that's a dreadful hat. I'm sorry. In all my haste to escape the classroom, with both the girls in tow, I crash into someone who was already making their way through the door. She's a monster. She's a heartless. You watch. She stumbles backward, looking slightly dazed. Thankfully, she doesn't look hurt. Are you okay? Sorry about that. I offer her an apologetic smile, but we're gonna get hit, aren't we? Who is she again? She must be from my class. I can't recall her name at all, though. It's fine. I'll go with this voice. It's all the same, it doesn't matter, you should get used to it by now. She speaks in a cold tone, her equally cold eyes locked. Oh my god. Golden eyes! White hair! It's a seeker. Cold eyes locked onto my own in an intense stare that completely betrays her words. Yikes. I guess she has a reason to be annoyed given my clumsiness, but this is a look of pure hate. Okay then. Confirming she's okay, I continue on with Hikari and Sayaka. They're protesting, mostly from Hikari's side, increasing the volume. I can't even begin to imagine what this must look like for people passing by. I'm sure even as I head for the stairs, that girl is still staring at me. Did I do something to annoy her? Besides bumping into her. I mean besides the clumsiness. From today, of course. I can't worry about her for now. I have bigger problems to worry about. Namely, 2 big problems, one in each hand of mine. Emerging onto the roof, I'm thankful to see it's devoid of life. Safely walled by tall mesh fences, the roof is technically a spot students can spend their break at, but it's really oh shit. Fucking hell. But it isn't that popular. Works for me. Okay, now can you guys explain this whole mess? Look at Sakayaka! I release both of their wrists simultaneously. Sayaka bounces happily, completely unbothered, while Hikari, on the other hand, rubs at her wrist as if I had assaulted her. Next time, how about you ask before you go grabbing someone like that? You're lucky we're in a public place, so I would have sliced you in 2. Oh, this is exciting. Is this going to be one of those confessions I've heard so much about? Oh my god. Hikari! Eh? Confession? To who? Both of us? What the heck are they even... I shake my head. This isn't a confession. You know full well what this is about. I can feel my face burning up. It really is exhausting dealing with them. Sayaka gives me a teasing smile before bursting into a giggle. Apparently, this is the funniest thing in the world to her. I know. You want an actual explanation for all of this, don't you? I just couldn't help myself. Thank you. I let out a sigh, my shoulders drooping. Finally. So, what do you want to know about first? Oh. That seems rude, but okay. Just who exactly are you guys? Okay, this should be an obvious one to ask. I asked it before, but only got the vague answer of them being my supposed guardian angels. I'm hoping she feels more generous right now, though. Oh, besides name, well, I'm Sayaka, and this is Hikari. Did you forget our names already? Silly. I might actually rip my hair out here. Rip my dick off. I open my mouth to once more say that she knows damn well that's not what I mean, but it seems she's way ahead of me. In all seriousness, I'm not really sure how much I'm allowed to say. We're already bending the rules as it is with showing ourselves to you. I mean, really, this whole thing is a complete disaster. Why did you have to cause us so many problems? Hey, it's not my fault. It's your insubordination! I think. Just be thankful you're so important to me, or we could have left you to get eaten by that thing. To me. ... Look at those faces. Look at them. The realization of what she said slowly dawns on her. It was quite fun to watch her usually grumpy face gradually go red before she stomps in a fluster. I mean, important to us. Us. Smooth. Oh, that tongue. Sayaka giggles and gives her a playful punch on the shoulder. What? Hikaru responds in kind by giving her a wallop to the shoulder with nothing playful about it. Are these two even partners? Anyway, I try my best to keep things on track, though I'm sure it won't be long before it devolves into violence again. I think the most we can tell you is... We're not from around here. Rather, we were sent here specifically to ensure your safety. Do you belong to some sort of group? Wait, are there more of you with these weird powers? I might have said too much already. She rubs the back of her head with a grin that pretty much says, whoops. I probably won't be able to get any more info out of her on this subject. Today at least. Maybe if I catch her off guard another day, she might let more slip. So, was there anything else you wanted to know? What was that monster? I want to know more about what the heck that was. That thing was that they saved me from earlier. It was a heartless. A heartless, I think she called it. I'm guessing there are more of these things lurking out there. And they're after me? Well, in this particular case they are. Though usually they're not so aggressive. But they've always been around lurking in the shadows. It's really weird. I've never seen one so brave as to attack someone in broad daylight. It was like something had gotten it really riled up. Or maybe... She falls into thought, leaving Hikari and I to stand awkwardly, exchanging even more awkward glances. Sayaka? She snaps out of her stupor, blinking back to reality. Huh? Oh, sorry. Don't worry, it's not... What? What the heck did I do to annoy these monsters anyway? It's not what you did, it's because of who you are. That doesn't answer either. Who I am? Yeah, your... blood? Blood? What's in his blood? Sayaka. What? Okay. Sorry, come on, buddy. Even you can... Wait, what? Yeah, even you can word the final word. The final letter, rather. Okay. Sorry. Sayaka is cut off by an ear-piercing cry from Hikari. Come on, Kenta. Ow. I guess I'll never know that. Oh, you stupid. Hikari seems adamant about keeping this a secret. He doesn't need to know any of that. What's in his blood? It's better this way. What's in his blood? We'll sort out the problem at hand, and then we can finally leave this horrible school. You're no fun. You're right, though. Sorry, Kenta. What's in his blood? She gives me an apologetic look. She really sounds sincere, too. Like she's practically bursting to tell me, but just can't. My life is in danger here. You can't. Oh, no use pressing it, I suppose. But you know the word. You mother trucker. Oh, what is this? Maybe one day. Oh. So is there anything else you wanted to know? Well, that seems rude, but okay. This is an important one. Just exactly how long do they plan on staying here to watch over me? Look, that face. Sayaka pulls a frown at my question. A generally sad-looking one that tugs at my heartstrings. Really? Was it really that bad? It's almost like you don't want us around. Are we that much of a nuisance? Damn it! Why does it have to? Does she have to phrase it like that? That's clearly not what I meant. I think. No, you just want to know how long they're going to be here. Hold on. You want to know how long they're going to be here, so you don't have to worry about your life being in so much danger, so they can then go back to doing what they do in secret. There. It's just, as long as they're here, I'm sure there's going to be nothing but trouble in my life. Oh, come on, I didn't mean it like that. She suddenly bursts into a bright, beaming smile again, almost blinding me. I know. Oh, for God's sake. You're just easy to mess with. Oh, for God's sake. I couldn't help myself. This girl. She breaks into a laugh. One, I'm sure, can be heard by the entire school from all the way up here. We won't be here long, I promise. Just until we've sorted things out. Feck off, who's this? I didn't post anything on there. I guess you can't tell me what needs to be sorted out. She puts a finger to her nose and winks. I thought so. Top secret and all that. But we're in the process of figuring this whole mess out. It shouldn't take long. Maybe a couple of days. Really? A week at the most. Okay. Ugh, a week? If it was up to me, we'd be gone by tomorrow. I hate this place. It's so noisy. Well, if somebody was more useful and helped me instead of just complaining all the time, we might get things done quicker. Hmm? Oh god, this girl. These girls are going to drive me insane. In a good way. Kind of. I hope. Well, I like Sayaka. Hikari! Well, let assume the tyrant proved to be lovable in the end. Dara! I want to see your Dara side. Whoa, she said that without her smile faltering one bit. Her tone just as cheery despite the biting words. That's kind of scary. Even Hikari has no argument against that. Those words causing her to fall silent as she shrinks back from her deceptively bright partner. Ugh. Moving on. So, was there anything else you wanted to know? That's all for now. I guess that's all we have time for now. I think the bell for second half is about to. Yep. There it is. Oh? Time to go back now, is it? She stretches her arms into the air, giving a small yawn. Well, I hope we were able to clear things up a little. Well, you kind of... yeah, not really, but something's in his blood. Something like that. Come on, we don't want to be late. Sayaka bounds for the stairs as if we were in some sort of race. Her partner trailing behind as she gives me one last look. She stops, her eyes cast downward for a moment before flickering back up. Hey, what's up? Oh god! Oh, nothing! Oh! Oh, she's so adorable. It's nothing. I like that she disappears down the stairs too, leaving me alone on the roof. Huh? I wonder what that was about. I guess I should follow after them. I don't want to be late again. As I start for the stairs, my stomach makes a terrifying sound. One that screams for food. Alright, in all my haste to figure out what the girls were doing, I neglected to get any lunch at all. Ah. Just a happy-go-lucky tune. ... And so class resumes. ... After all the initial excitement in the morning, not a lot happened throughout the remaining lessons. They drag on at a glacial pace, somehow even more dull than usual. It's also hard to keep my mind focused on anything with Sayaka and Hikari on each side. They're to protect me. I was half expecting a monster to just burst its way through the window and for the whole place to just turn into a battleground, though it might have at least made things more lively. With one final ring of the bell, school comes to a close, a hazy amber glow taking over the classroom as the sun begins to set. The majority of the students begin to filter out of the class to start their clubs or part-time jobs. Not me though, I'm off home. Oh god, you know where they're living. You know where they're living! I didn't even take that into consideration. While joining a club is certainly encouraged, thankfully this isn't a place where it's enforced. Meaning I'm free to loaf all I want. It might make me come across as a bit of a slacker in the eyes of the other students, but hey, they're not exactly wrong. Wasting no time, I set out of the school and begin to head home. Something that should have been fairly stress-free, but... I mean, I should have expected this, but it's still a bit much. The horizon grows darker with each step I make through the quiet streets, a pale moon slowly making its presence known in the sky. Thud, thud, thud. My heavy steps resound down the narrow road, quickly swallowed into the night. But there's also another set of steps, rather two sets of steps that sound to either side of me. For light the steps with far more grace than I could ever hope to achieve. Look, I know you're here to protect me, but do you really need to be so, close? Yes, those steps belong to none other than my self-professed guardian angels. Sayaka to my left and Hikari to my right, they practically walk in unison with me, their shoulders inches away from mine. Don't be stupid. Walking home alone at night would be the perfect time for the enemy to strike. This is where we have to stay on our guard the most. Yikes. She doesn't have to yell so loud right into my ear like that. I think I think I must be just a little bit deafer from spending time with her today alone. Do you think I like having to be this close to you? You should be grateful I'm doing this at all. God, you're nice. Another and a turn of her head, her vibrant hair swaying gently. Right. Sorry. That music. That music and that face. Oh my god. Don't be like that, Hikari. Don't think I don't catch you sneaking glances at his face while he's looking elsewhere. Oh, I like her. As she walks, Sayaka leans across me to smirk at Hikari. This is getting really awkward, guys. I'm enjoying it. You saw? I mean, I was just checking the enemy hadn't landed a stealth attack on him. Sure, whatever you say. My left ear is rocked by a mischievous giggle as Sayaka breaks into hysterics, all the while Hikari's face begins to turn an interesting shade of red. Anyway, you're the one who keeps pressing your shoulder up against him. What are you trying to do? Huh? She was doing that? Now that you mention it, the left side did feel cozier for a time. I was just trying to keep him warm. See, I care for his well-being and wouldn't want him to catch a cold. And he's not complaining, so he must like it. Without warning, she latches onto my arm, pulling herself in and almost sending me toppling to the ground. See? Hey, now this is... What are you doing? You're going to tear his arm off. You have to do it more gently. Like this. Oh, give me a thumbnail, please. Give me a lovely picture. Hikari latches onto my other arm, hooking it within hers in an attempt to tug away from Sayaka. What the heck did this turn into? Girls, you really don't need to. Oh! No. That isn't how you do it at all, Hikari. It's more like... Sayaka pulls back on my arm, and soon they both have a firm grip of each of my arms. Determination across her face as I become some sort of human rope. What is this, tug of war? They're going to rip me apart. Oh, this is so adorable. Please. This is how it's done. Do they even remember what they were trying to do? What started innocently enough has now spurred into some sort of contest between them. They really are competition? Yeah? Ow. Now that's the time to think about... Now's not the time to think about stuff like that. Can you please... Get off me! Raising my voice more than I've ever done in a while, I explode, my body at stake here. And like that, they both let go of my arms at once, leaving me free to ensure they're both still fully intact. I'm glad they listened to reason. I really thought I was going to die there. Apparently it's not the monsters I have to worry about anymore. It's these two. Girls. At least I had thought it had been my desperate cry that had gone through to them, but they seemed completely transfixed by something up above. What? What are they looking at? I squint my eyes and gaze high above the rooftops. And then, as the clouds part and the pale moonlight shines down, it's that white-haired girl. Oh my gosh, a succubus!